Okay, here is exercise 516A, and so I'm just going to help you get set up. Notice this is a y equals x1 plus x2. So this is theorem 5.3, and when they say equation 5.56, yes, that's theorem 5.3. So that's the idea there. Again, remember, is you need to get your bounds, and so in this case we have identically distributed uniform variables. So f1 and f2 are both distributed uniform on -1 to 1, so their value is 1/2, and the variables go between -1 and 1. And so, we have this big square here where this is 1, that's -1, -1, and 1. And so thinking about y can go from -2 to 2. And again, it's that, it's something that looks like that. And, so as you think about the bounds on this, what you start with is that -1 is less than or equal to x1 is less than or equal to 1, and -1 is less than or equal to x2 is less than or equal to 1. And our curve here, say x2 is equal to y minus x1, that as you look at this, because we have this nice square, really we should just have two cases. We have the case when y is negative, which is down here. So here we have y less than 0. And, if we're up here, we have y greater than 0. And so, and you'll be looking at this region. And so you're going to need greater than 0. And so you're going to need to look at y in those two cases as you think about this. And again, if I'm using x1, if I'm integrating with x1 with respect to x1, I'm going to be using y minus x1 is less than or equal to 1. Now this is totally symmetric, so in the end it actually doesn't really matter which one you choose. You should get the same answers. But as far as the bounds, but this is what you're going to want to work with, are working with the bounds here and thinking about, when y is between -2 and 0, and when y is between 0 and +2 on these bounds. So hopefully that can get you started on 516A and theorem 5.3.